Hi guys, it's Joy from jakeandjoy.com, and today we're going to talk about why 2019 is the year that you might want to closely consider, or I should say need to consider, to bring your network marketing business online. And I just got back from a conference in Boulder. It was amazing, and I'm getting ready to go on a business trip up to Oregon, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well. I'm just waiting for Jake to come on. But this is really a time of year that I always plan my next year. Always. Like I've already got travel plans in place, but this is when I always put my strategy in place for the next year. So if you are jumping on, let me know where you're jumping on from. And while we wait for Jake to join us, Jake, you wanna? I don't know how to. Oh, I can add you right there. Okay. There we go. All right, we're getting good at this. So, hi.
Hi.
You got a bunch of background noise.
I do?
Yeah,
I did. All got here. Sorry. The sound is good here now.
So just say hi and bye.
Fine. We'll get this thing figured out one of these.
Okay. It's all right.
You used to interrupt me anyway. Oh. Okay, bye.
Hi, Denise. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, honey.
I'll see you later.
Get out of here.
Okay, back to our uninterrupted program, our regularly scheduled program. So, I'd love you to give me a 1 in the box below if you already have your strategy in place for 2019. Let me know whether you're listening live or recorded. If you have a strategy in place for your side hustle, whether it's network marketing or affiliate marketing or whatever it is that you're doing, give me a 1 if you already have a plan in place. So I went to this workshop in Boulder with someone who's not from my business, and she's also not from the affiliate marketing program that we've been working with. It was something completely different. I saw an ad for it. I've been following this woman for about 4 years and really interested in what she's been doing online. And I wanted to go to see what she was doing. And that's the number one thing that I want to tell you is that in 2019, you want to get your plan in place for where you're going to get some education. First of all, it's the education that your company is giving. If you're not with a company, then maybe you're just out there looking for information on network marketing or information on affiliate marketing. But where are you going to get trained this year? And I recommend that you, if you are with a company, that you put those big rocks in right away, that you have those planned for the year, and then you decide that you're going to get some education around other things that you might want to ask yourself. We've been talking a lot about high performance habits with Brendon Burchard, and you might want to ask yourself, what skills do I need to develop to ensure my success in the future? Like right now, you are where you are, you've got the skill set that you've got, but what are 2 or 3 skills that you might want to look at in 2019? And for me, I want to get much better at online marketing. I want to really increase my online presence. I want to get much better at making videos and communicating with people, and I want to get much better at writing emails. So those are things that I'm really looking at. Do I take courses? Do I hire someone to help me with it? And that's really where you have to kind of decide, what skills you need to get to. One of the things that really stood out for me at this workshop, there were 8 speakers, I think, and they all were talking about different things. Some people were there was a woman talking about email, there was a woman talking about branding, there was a woman talking about funnels, there was, people talking about Facebook strategies, and a couple of things really caught my eye. And the number one thing was, there was a consistent theme of it's never too soon to expose someone on your team to building online. That this is it's the way of the future. And this is how all businesses are marketing right now. Why would network marketing be any different? And if you are an experienced network marketer right now and this is shocking to you, I'd love you to give me a 2 in the box below. Or if you've been told by your upline that online marketing isn't going to work. And Jake and I have really hesitated to teach our teams about online marketing because we don't want them to get distracted. And yes, what we have been doing for the last 4 years has been really consuming, and we've learned a lot, and we've become really good masters at what we're doing. And now we're really starting to apply it to our network marketing business. But it took us some time. And so for that reason, yes, you probably don't want to get too distracted, but there are really simple things that you can learn to do. And I'm going to post a link. If you have done our 10-day boot camp, give me a 3 in the, it's a free 10-day boot camp, and you can click on the link above and just go to our website and you can get that 10-day free boot camp, and that takes you through some exercises to really look at, is online marketing for you? If you've already done the 10-day boot camp and you haven't jumped into the attraction marketing formula, I'm going to put that link below, and you can just jump in. It's a $27 course. Once you click on it, if you don't order within an hour, I think the price goes up to $47, still a really good price, and you get some free coaching and stuff like that. That's how Jake and I really, we had hired people to take us online for about 3 years. We paid them weekly. And it wasn't until we actually learned how to do this stuff ourselves that it really blew up. Now, that doesn't mean that you always have to do it yourself, but knowing how to do it is really important. This year, we're probably going to look at hiring people to do that, taking the same, but it's like, what's your budget per month or per year to invest in getting better at this game? You would never expect to open a business and not have to invest something. And a lot of business owners put everything back into their business. When I was running my health club, I never took a salary. I just kept pouring things back into the business to make it grow. And this business is no different. I'm not saying don't take out any of your income, but make sure that you're planning what you're going to put back into the business, and what your learning budget is. So number one, 2019 is the year to go online, and I am really going to start encouraging my team to do that in simple ways. There's a lot of simple ways that they can do that, and if you're on our team, we'll be teaching you some of those methods. If you're not on our team, do the course, and then it'll teach you the same things that we're going to be teaching our team this year. But the second thing that was really, really important was, and this was from a guy who's a really big wig. He has this agency that takes, they do stuff for Safeway and stuff for Tony Robbins. I mean, they're a really big company. And he said, listen, don't even start building online unless you're willing to take it offline. So many people have this idea that you're going to put out a post and people are going to start flocking to you. First of all, social media is only a piece of online marketing. The biggest part of online marketing is turning those contacts into offline contacts. So, creating an email list and then creating a real relationship, getting on the phone with those people. So this guy said, if you're not willing to take your business offline from the online component, don't even bother, but definitely take it online and be prepared to go offline. So if you've already been building your business offline, you're in a really, really good position, because you've got some mad skills that you can now apply to what you do online. Online marketing is just like newspaper ads used to be. You get to reach this broad group of people, but the internet has just made it crazy, 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 crazy. So I really recommend that you get some education around that. The last thing that really got hammered home by every speaker that I heard at this workshop was what we've been hammering home to you guys, is that mindset is 80% of the game. It doesn't matter how many skills you have. It doesn't matter how much you know about online marketing if your head is not in the game. Like right now, you may be watching this and you may have it thinking in your head, well, gosh, Jake and Joy, you guys are 4 years ahead of us. How am I ever going to catch up with you? That's a limiting belief. You may be thinking, I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't have any money, I don't have any experience. You may have all of these things, and these things are stories that you tell yourself so you don't have to feel bad about not putting one foot in front of the other, about not doing what's next, right? So it's really, really, really important that you put one foot in front of the other. So what might you do now to move yourself closer to your goals for 2019? If you have not started thinking about this yet, I really recommend that you start thinking about it, and we'd love to hear your comments in the comment sections below. Like, what are you doing right now to plan 2019 to be a success? And once again, you can go to that free boot camp. If you click on our Jake and Joy, it says sign me up above. I think that says that, Jake. Is that what it says? Anyway, it's right above this video, and also I'll put in the comment section, I will put a link to the attraction marketing formula, which is the same blueprint that we started with, that we use, and we revisit it every 90 days to build our business online. So that's all I've got for today with Jake and Joy. I am Joy from Jake and Joy, and I don't have a joke for you today. Oh, I know. I'm going to tell you a joke that someone typed in a couple weeks ago. Viv Anand, you typed this in, and he said, why did the comma break up with the apostrophe? Does anybody know? Because it was too possessive. I I wish I had Jake on to laugh at me with my silly jokes, but we will see you next week for our next episode of Wake Up Your Badass Holiday Edition. So we'd love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day.